Hi, this is Brandon with Chiro. Last blog of 2019 on to 2020. This blog is special for me and special for the chiropractic profession because it's on solely manipulation. The new things that I learned about manipulation from 2019 we included in here. And I think the number one thing in the entire blog, and the thing that I learned, which I realistically did not know, were the strain rates of the vertebral artery. And great paper came out, and I went through with the blog and went through with a very precise table in the blog, but let me just highlight that in video format, and that is that manipulation is a very safe and effective therapy for the cervical spine because it puts so little stress on the vertebral artery. As it turns out, the most strain that you can put on the vertebral artery is right there at the very top. We call it the V3 segment of the vertebral artery. And still, with spinal manipulation, we only produce 5 to 10% of the force it would take to actually cause significant strain to the vertebral artery. In fact, just manipulation alone produces less than half of the strain that standard range of motion therapy produces. So spinal manipulative therapy is a very safe and effective way to help people with those kind of conditions. When we look at annals of medicine and you look at the papers that came out in 2018 and 19 talking about the safety of spinal manipulation, this is only another paper to help prove what we do is effective and safe. The second part of this is the benefits of spinal manipulation. Spinal manipulation, as we know, is very powerful to do two things that have been shown over and over in repetitive studies. That is, one, decrease pain. Most of that is short-term pain relief, however, can produce long-term relief with the addition of rehabilitation exercises to help improve that range of motion and keep it going. And the second one is range of motion. Is a spinal manipulative therapy will help improve the range of motion of that joint by gapping those joints, by increasing the volume or the space or the range of motion within that specific joint. We also know that manipulation does not just affect one joint. It can affect up to 1 to 2 to 3 segments above and below that segment, and it's also non-ipsilateral, contralateral as far as the joints, meaning you're not just affecting the right side or just the left side. I know you may feel the pops, or the patient may feel pops or audible releases on the left side or the right side, but you can't make that inference that you're adjusting it to the right or to the left. In fact, with manipulation, it can actually affect both sides of a joint. So those are the big key benefits of spinal manipulative therapy. In combination with the other things that you can do, can provide short and long-term relief. I've also included a link to a prior blog, which is on only articles published in 2019 on the benefits of manipulative therapy, not just spinal manipulative therapy. And that's what we do here at Chiro, is not just talk about the spine, but talk about all the conditions that we can diagnose and that we can treat just as effective or more effective than anyone else in the healthcare arena. And the use of spinal manipulative therapy is one of the tip-top therapies that you can use for a lot of these conditions. So please take a look at the actual text portion of the blog. If you have any questions, concerns, give me a call, text me 314-807-4698. That is my personal cell phone number. I want to hear from what you guys want to see in 2020. And then also you can email me, brandon@chiroup.com, and I'd be happy to answer any kind of clinical or business questions that you may have concerning how you're going to take your evidence-based practice and make it more successful in the next year to come.